What is up, everybody? I'm Courtney.
I'm Sean.
And we are
on
the other side. I always want to say, right. Wow, look who's the first one in here. Mama D.
Oh, Mom's in here.
Mama, I love you.
I don't hear from Mom much anymore.
So, guys, I'm going to wait for a few people to get in here. We're supposed to have a guest tonight. But as you can see, they're not here.
We live, baby. Yeah.
That's right. Cody is going to be on. Him and his lovely wife, Robin, are going to be on the freaking awesome paranormal show that airs right after this, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the Riff Nation Network with your lovely hosts, Ryan Jones and Rhonda Harris. So right after this show, guys, hop on over, join Cody, join Robin, and get on the other side with them. Or get freaky with them or something. That sounds weird.
I think they say get freaky.
Get freaking awesome. Daryl Paulette with Bedford Paranormal and Spirit of Clover Hill Village, as well as the historic Appomattox County Jail. We're coming for you. We live, baby. How is everybody doing?
We live, baby. Yeah.
I want to know how everybody's doing.
I'm sharing this out.
Yeah. We're sharing out.
Like, it doesn't let me share out before we go live, so I try to do this as quick as I can, but unfortunately, I am slow with technology. Hopefully, it'll do it the right way this time. Right there. It's sharing out the podcast and not our Amazon link.
Lois.
Hey, Lois, darling.
Yes. Yeah. Sean has recently discovered that when he's sharing out our podcast, he's sharing out our link to our Amazon storefront. I'm beside myself about it because that's free advertisement for our storefront. But I also want to bring you guys the podcast. So we have to find a happy medium.
Yeah, because most of my people...
Thanks, Lois.
Most people on my personal Facebook don't know me for paranormal. They know me more for...
Red Cardinal.
Music.
Where's their Red Cardinal?
Most people know me from music. So they look at that and they're like, what is this stuff? What is this crap that he's sharing?
Right.
So, like, they know me for playing that country music.
But whatever you've been doing, people have been visiting our store. So I'm grateful for that either way.
Well, I think what it is the people that know me for music secretly are interested in the paranormal. So they're like,
right. We know your secret.
Let me get this laser pointer here. Let me see what this does. So they get it and they flash it at the wall. They're like, this detects ghosts. Let's see. These are the ghosts right here.
The ghosts.
These are the ghosts. I really think that's what's going on in the household. And Mom, we
what's up, Game Lord?
What's up, Game Lord? What's up? Thanks for tuning in. But but Mom said, we'll talk briefly about it.
Cody said that's hell of a vape. Cody, I'm stressed out.
We're talking.
I'm so stressed out, Cody.
We're talking about, the Cardinals or whatever. A lot of people say that Cardinals are a sign.
How you doing?
Is that the Wendy Williams voice? The how you doing? Or is
I was thinking of it like, how you doing?
Or is it the, how you doing? Is it the Italian, the how you doing?
I don't know. I guess it could be like,
doing?
I'm trying to figure out what game you have 9 kills on. Like, your match total is beast, but what game do you have 9 kills on?
Back in the day.
It's the Wendy Williams? Oh, it's the Wendy Williams.
How you doing? So back in the day, I was a monster at Call of Duty. Anyway, before we get there, let's talk about the Cardinals. So, some people say that's a sign of a loved one visiting. I recently read and discovered that any sign could be a loved one. A butterfly, dragonfly, bluebird, cricket. Anything.
First of all, let's talk about crickets, guys. Have y'all been seeing these spider camel crickets? Because ever since winter came along, these camel crickets are everywhere.
Yeah, Lois, it could be anything. So I think that the key is be aware of your surroundings and how these animals may react to you in said environment, especially if it's an unusual environment. these animals that may give you a sign. They may act a certain way around you in one setting that they wouldn't act around you in another setting.
Yes, Game Lord, they're terrifying.
So the spider crickets look terrible. They're always in basements everywhere I go.
Well, I woke up and here's my fear, like level fear 1000. I woke up and it was sitting on me. It was on me in my sleep.
Yeah, they get in basements all the time. I think they look for the warmth.
Well,
when it gets cold. So like when we cut our fireplace on, they come in.
Wrong bed, buddy. Because I came for him, his wife, his family, and every other camel, spider, weird cricket that came in the basement for like 2 weeks straight.
Yeah,
everybody went.
They're crickets that look like giant jumping spiders.
Oh my God,
Lois, they're actually they look like little aliens or something.
Oh my God, they're terrifying. Go Google one.
You'll know one when you see it. If you see a cricket that looks crazy.
Lois said she had a fox show up every morning for weeks.
Yeah, definitely if you lose a loved one.
Hey, Chuck.
If you see an animal, what's up, Chuck? My favorite bass player. What's good, brother? Yeah, if you see animals acting weird, that could be a sign. Again, as Brian Elder would say, I'm not the know-all, tell-all when it comes to paranormal or Jost, but look for signs. Look for animals acting different than normal. Leah with the big pink hand.
All right, I'll come back around. I hope both of you have a great day. I spread joy and positivity already in my corner, buddy. Or play racing games or chill games like Block Blast, but I'm going to spread more joy. You know what? I'm here for it.
I'm with you on a racing game.
I am here for it. Michelle Wilfong with the Haunted Apartment. If you guys don't follow her YouTube.
And we live, baby. What's up, Michelle?
Now.
Follow the YouTube.
Cave Crickets.
Robert, we live, baby.
We is live. Rhonda Harris, psychic medium Rhonda Harris. If you guys don't follow the freaking awesome paranormal show, then you don't know who Rhonda is. But right after this show, you need to go on over and meet her.
Rhonda's amazing. Love Rhonda, even though she runs from me all the time.
Rhonda does not.
Rhonda runs really fast, y'all. She's really fast. If you one minute you see her, next time you don't.
I don't know what he's talking about, Rhonda, because every time I went in the break room at Tala, you were there.
Every time I went in the break room, Rhonda wasn't there.
Leah with the big pink hand. I missed your big pink hand. You have to put up your hand.
No, I'm not putting my hand.
You have to put it. It's a tradition.
Like the way my hand looks on the camera. My hand looks really.
It's a tradition.
This camera adds 10 pounds to my hand. Fine. This don't make no sense how this camera makes my hand look. My hand is not that big in real life.
Do Zuko and Athena still stare at Zeus's ashes? They do occasionally. Right now, their noses are in the Christmas presents.
Actually, they stare at my deer antlers that is above our fireplace.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're trying to plot how to get the deer antlers.
I've got like a big deer skull with a big rack above the fireplace, so that they're trying to get to that.
Yes. Now. Spread love and light. 'Tis the season. Grand time, you made it.
Grand time. We're glad you made it too. Thank you. Rhonda, you run really fast. Your legs get to going really fast and you just take off.
Rhonda, I know, looks like that thing over your left shoulder, Courtney. Jay, be nice.
Jay, my man, Jay Brooks is in the house. My brother.
Jay Brooks, I'm going to need you to come and seal my basement from these cave spider jumping. What else are they?
Yeah.
Crickets.
Yeah, Jay, we need to catch up, Jay.
Yeah, weren't you guys supposed to do whiskey and cigars or something?
Jay, I got cigars on deck, brother. Actually, that's my pipe tobacco bag.
Ronnie Anderson, Bedford Paranormal.
Jay, I got cigars right here.
Yeah, we know, not the Rhonda that's in this room.
Oh. Damn, Jay.
Jay,
that was.
He's talking about another Rhonda.
I know what Rhonda's talking. That's good God.
Oh, he's got a new place for sure. Okay, Sean, I think you running from everyone else and no one. See, Sean, even Robert knows you be running from people. See, Rhonda, you got a co-signer in here.
Let me tell y'all something. If y'all see me running, you better run too.
Nobody's running. I'm not running nowhere. I feel like I have to sneeze, and I know I look so stupid on the camera right now because I'm trying not to. And I don't have one of those like lights to look up at. All right. My life is not together.
Yeah, Jay, we can come up with a new place. I've got new places to investigate, but I don't have a new place to chill and relax with the cigars at.
And 2026, I kind of have my hand in a pot for something that may be benefiting. So yes, Michael Brooks, FPRI in the house.
My brother Michael, what's up with our Cowboys, man? You know, I'm gonna talk sports for a second. I know this is left. So those of y'all who don't like sports, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna take up much of your time. 30 seconds. NFL's rigged. All right, that's it. That's enough of it. The NFL is officially rigged. Best kicker in the league, missing 2 field goals under. Yeah. Anyway, NFL's rigged. That's my opinion. I'm not talking about it.
Go ahead and read that comment while you're at it.
You always leave Courtney behind.
That is right.
I'm gonna tell you why I leave Courtney. No, we're not gonna get in it.
No, he doesn't leave me behind. Sean B. Running is the point. Booze Paranormal in the house.
Shout out Ron Wood,
the mad scientist.
I always got to plug the equipment in. Plug that doesn't sound good. My name is Dirk Diggler. If y'all don't know.
Guys, I'm just going to take this whole banner off. This is no longer a paranormal roundtable. This is just an open discussion at this point.
Listen, for all your paranormal and Jost equipment needs, holler at Booze Paranormal.
Knocking at the door and there's no one there. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door.
That knocking at the door is a sign, Mother, that you need to pay attention to.
Yeah. All right. Howie is sitting on the fence and listening. He hasn't tipped his hat yet. So we're just going to kind of let him lurk at the moment. But Howie, the door is open. It's a little bit cold outside. So come on in.
Ronnie, your Bears ain't
We're going to skip over that comment.
Done nothing since 1985. I don't want to hear. We're not much better, but, 85, 40 years.
Yeah, Mike, they need some heart.
But yeah.
Emily, I'm glad you're here.
Emily.
No, Sean.
Liar.
Emily hasn't been on the show the last couple weeks, and you have been caught lying on live. Emily, lying on live. This man. On live. Twice.
We live, baby.
We were supposed. Hey, welcome back.
Welcome back.
I hope you spread all the love and light. What did you just say?
I don't know what I said. I said, Game Lord, welcome back. Isn't that what I said? I'm going to have to rewind it. I be talking. Sometimes. Look, y'all, I've had a rough day. I've been gone all day.
Guys, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm going to be 100%. We pride ourselves.
And everything today. When I took me a good nap today, and Courtney said I was in my sleep doing this. I was in the military,
Guys, you can't take us seriously. Let me, so I'm going to tell you what threw us off, okay? We were supposed to have a guest tonight.
We were supposed to have a guest.
We were prepared for this guest. We were 100% ready. Go to send the link. Go to remind them about the podcast. Ghosted.
Yeah.
Literally.
Y'all see where our guest is.
We got ghosted.
It's one of the reasons why we don't have guests no more. We don't have guests no more because we get ghosted.
So unprepared is an understatement.
We're not unprepared.
Yeah, we're not.
We're going to talk about what we were going to talk about.
I'm glad you made
with
friends,
our guests.
Lord. Sean, stop lying.
We're going to talk about what we were talking. Emily's always lying. What are you
Robert said you've been lying tonight already.
Come on, Robert.
I haven't heard about the Sasquatch sightings in Michigan, Mom, but I did hear about a rabid, maybe not the right terminology, but a goat that was causing chaos in like Pennsylvania earlier. Oh my gosh. Guys, I've got my coffee. We're ready.
We'll talk about what we were going to talk about instead with our invisible guests. They were supposed to come. I don't know what happened. We sent them a message. Listen, y'all, those of y'all who like to join or may watch the show, as you know, I get it that life gets in the way, things happen. And yes, it's just a podcast.
What happened?
It's supposed to be fun. This, that, and the third. But I mean, at least have the decency to message somebody, tell me you ain't coming,
Sarah is my spirit animal. She tried to take a goat on Saturday.
Tell somebody you ain't gonna show up. Don't just no call, no show. We adults, people. Come on.
Yeah, we don't we don't do no call, no shows around here.
Yeah, like that's not cool, people.
Tell Sarah next time to pick up the phone because I could have driven the getaway vehicle. I saw 3 or 4 rabbits all like racing. They were running back and forth. It's cold.
That's funny though, because like the vision I got in my head of that just now, they're just like, shoo, shoo. That's what I was.
The rabbits are fast.
That's what I was doing today, actually.
What do you think the ghost of Christmas past would do? You can make it up as you go.
I don't know nothing about it. Is that Ebenezer Scrooge? Is that who that is?
There's the ghost.
That episode? Is that show?
Yeah. There's a ghost of Christmas past.
I only watched one show, and that was Rudolph. All I know about is Rudolph. I didn't get into that stuff, and I'm not into Christmas spirit. So my daughter's almost an adult, so I don't really get into the whole Christmas thing. Sorry, y'all. My favorite holiday is Halloween.
But like Nightmare Before Christmas, you won't even watch that, and that's like a Christmassy Halloween movie.
I'm not watching Nightmare Before Christmas. Listen, every year there's 2 Christmas shows I watch: Rudolph and A Christmas Story. You'll shoot your eye, kid. I watch those 2. That's it. I don't want to see nothing else or hear nothing else about Christmas. I don't even like going to the mall during Christmas because of all the decorations and stuff like that. Yeah, Scrooge. That's right.
Yeah,
that's me.
That is him. You know what, Ronnie?
I used to be in a Christmas spirit.
I actually said this last podcast.
When my daughter was a kid, I was in the Christmas spirit. My back.
What is going on right now?
I'm at that age.
He's trying to punch me on live.
I'm at that age, man, where I move the wrong way. My back hurts.
So, true story, though. Ronnie just put up, I'm not into the Christmas spirit either. I said this last podcast, and since last podcast, so just in the past week, you are not the only person that has come to me and said that this Christmas doesn't feel like a Christmas for some reason. And I want to know why that is.
I'll give you an answer.
Well, I went a little bit digging on like the spiritual side of stuff, and like 2025 is the year of the snake. And so like there's a lot of mischievous stuff that's gone on. No, Yukon Cornelius moved to Richmond. Seriously, yeah.
I know that's the inside joke with me and Mom.
Well, yeah, I know what the joke is, but then it's an inside joke between me and you too. It's just a whole inside joke about Yukon Cornelius. All right. Yeah, so 2025 is the year of the snake, so it's like a mischievous year, right? And like there's a whole lot of heaviness on everybody, and everybody's just kind of like chugging along, and just all the stuff that's gone on in the world, it just feels almost surreal. But guys, from everything that I did going down my 3 a.m. rabbit holes, okay, I did find out that 2026 is the year of the horse. So there is a year coming that is all about strength, manifestation, and all that stuff. So good things are coming. Chris and I were just talking about how Christmas isn't the same now that our boys are all grown up. Someday we'll get the Christmas spirit again when we have grandbabies. I still enjoy the lights and music, though. It's also my first Christmas without my dad. And that's tough. It is tough. Don't forget your lifelines, guys. During the holidays, do not forget your lifelines. I cannot stress that enough. Sean and I always tell everybody our phones are on. If you need somebody to talk, holler. We're here. We don't want anybody to feel alone. We, just like Game Lord over here, we like to spread light and love. Let's see. I'm heading to sleep. I've been up since 2 a.m., but I love when I come across a great podcast, and keep up the good work. Thanks, Game Lord. We air every Tuesday at 8 p.m.
Thank you.
This is a little off podcast, but hopefully you join us again. We love to see you.
I don't want to get political, but for a brief second, I will. I think a lot of the problem with the reason why people aren't into Christmas is look at the shape that our country's in right now. All the negativity and that's being spread. People don't get along. people just aren't simply kind to each other anymore. Everything's turned from Merry Christmas to Happy Holidays to we don't celebrate it no more. We don't set a third. And even me, like I'll say that I'm not in the Christmas spirit, but when I see people, I'm that guy that still says Merry Christmas, no matter how I'm feeling,
Aw.
because you never know who needs to hear it. So, whether I'm in the spirit or not, I'm still the guy that will say Merry Christmas to people. I'm still the guy that will try to be cheerful to people and try to carry on a positive attitude and be kind to random strangers. I still hold the door for old ladies behind me. I still am the guy, and I'm not trying to brag on myself, but I'm still the guy that if there's a man behind me, a kid behind me, especially a lady, because I am a Southern gentleman. But the simple act of kindness, I've seen young men walk into a store and will not hold the door for the person behind them. So that's, I think, a lot of the reason why people just aren't in the spirit is because of just simple kindness. And I often wonder, why is it that some of my best friends and some of the closest people I feel are behind the computer screen on a podcast? The biggest supporters that I've met, the biggest family sometimes that I meet are in the paranormal family. Why are some of the kindest people that I've met are at Paracons? So, I think that as a
Excuse me.
community, not only do we chase ghost spirits
Jokes.
and stuff like that, I think that we should also lead. We talk about leading in para unity, but we should also lead as people as well. Um, See that random person and smile at them, hold the door, be kind to people, whether they say it back, because the act of saying excuse me and thank you is now obsolete. You hold the door for somebody, they don't say nothing to you. A lot of that, I think, is the reason why these holidays every year just get worse and worse and worse and worse for people. Spread love in the community, positivity.
You never know who really needs that kindness either. Maybe the only smile that they smile
Emily, for the first time, you're not lying. I'll give you that.
that.
That's a
Sean.
very good statement. No, she's right. She hit the nail on the head. Emily, that's a great statement.
And Ronnie said something over here. Christmas has become too commercial.
Yeah,
So
I agree with that too.
a lot of the reason why Christmas doesn't feel the same is, and we've touched on a lot of it, due to a mix of aging, loss of childhood wonder, like the kids have all moved out. Like we don't have that, spiritual feel to Christmas anymore. It's just kind of like whatever. Added responsibilities, added stressors, um, societal shifting, over commercialization,
All about gifts.
digital disconnection, or over digital connection. A lot of people spend a lot of time, in their phones, on computers, at work, 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 work. It's like constant.
Online shopping.
Yeah, online shopping. I noticed that this year, 98% of my Christmas shopping was delivered to my door. So I forced myself today to go out to Walmart.
I'm old school.
It was the worst hour of my life.
Yeah.
But personal life changes are a big thing too. Grief. Emily expressed this is the first Christmas without her dad. Loneliness, financial issues are a big thing right now. The economy is just not what it used to be. Mental health struggles are another big one. And then the pressure to live up to an idealized like holiday that the media portrays. You get on Pinterest and you see these beautiful country farm southern decorated homes, and it's like, well, I can't really, make my house look like that, so I'm just not going to celebrate at all. Absolutely not. Your house is your home. Your home is what you make of it. I don't care if you have one single strand of Dollar Tree lights. First of all, Dollar Tree lights work better than Walmart lights.
They hit.
Okay. They're brighter. I'm going to say it. So, I mean, there's a lot of things, about that just cause a lot of stress on people. But I think a lot of that is just kind of put out in the atmosphere and almost creates like a doomsday cloud over your head. But I'm here to tell you, folks, Christmas is what you make of it, and every day is what you make of it. Hit the ground running every single day. Best quote I heard all week, your network
is your net worth.
is your net worth.
That's right.
So this is so much deeper than just business, guys. So who you affiliate with on a day-to-day basis is who is going to portray your personal worth. If you're surrounding yourself by negativity, you're going to feel shitty. If you're surrounding yourself by positivity, you're going to feel great.
I don't roll with any negative people. If somebody's always
Paul Fowler,
always negative all the time, you're always a Debbie Downer. I can't roll with you.
Yeah,
I can't do it because I can talk to people through problems. Now, don't get that mistaken. If you have issues or problems that you need to talk to me about, I work in the mental health field. I will gladly sit there and talk to you about every issue, every problem you got. But if you're one of those people who try to force negativity on me, it's not going to happen. It will never happen. I have friends in this podcast who don't get along with friends that I have. Doesn't mean that I'm going to not get along with that friend until that friend of yours does something to me. You know, I will try to talk through problems. I'll try to work through problems. Negativity it'll beat you down a lot more than you know. If you're constantly, what do we talk about in paranormal? Energy's never lost. You know,
it's only transferred.
It transfers. So if you're always talking to that Debbie Downer or that negative person, the hardest part and the hardest thing to do, I was just talking to my daughter about this. This is crazy. The hardest thing to do is to cut that person off that's dragging you down.
Especially if that person's someone close to you.
Relationships. And it goes hand in hand with the holidays. A lot of people have bad times during the holidays because they're around that person that's dragging them down a lot.
Yeah.
Cut them off. Family, friends. If they're negative people, you don't got to be mean. You don't got to be hateful. But sometimes I look at my phone.
Come on, Michelle, we're here.
And I cut it down. But
we are here.
We are here. And there's people in this podcast. You don't have to speak up or say anything.
Not at all.
But they'll tell you that if you need to talk to me or you need one of us, we are here. So
there's a song about that.
We're going to... Whenever you call.
Oh, I was thinking, I'm only one.
That song sucks.
I love that song.
The Spinners. I'll be around. Okay. Listen to that song, y'all. That's way better music than what Courtney was talking about.
Sean is old.
That's way better music. Anyway.
But guys.
So let's talk about what we were going to talk about.
We are, but really quick, I'm going to wrap it up. There's a few things that you guys can do. Start now. Start making new traditions.
Family tradition.
Move out the old, bring in the new. Build your own simple traditions. Make yourself a cup of hot cocoa. Watch your favorite movie. Bake something. New traditions. Go for a walk and just notice lights. It's called sensory reset. Okay? Notice the lights, the decorations, and reconnect. Sensory wonder and sensory reconnection is real. And then simplify. Take the pressure off yourself, acknowledge that there is pressure, and let it go. Let go of every unrealistic idea and focus on what truly brings you peace and joy. With that being said, this was not supposed to be our Christmas podcast. So our original topic, like Sean said, was supposed to be.
Well, it was content creators.
Yeah.
In the paranormal field.
Sean is old. The Spinners.
I am getting old. Yeah, Brian.
We'll talk to anybody.
We'll talk to anybody. Yes, I will. I'll talk to you any day, brother. It's not always about problems. Sometimes you just need somebody to talk to. And I will keep it real with you. Whether you like it or not, I will tell you the truth.
I love that for you, Ronnie. I love that for you. That's why I always say blood is not always thicker than water.
Amen.
Sometimes blood is not always thicker than water, and sometimes you make friends that are more like family than family is like family.
I've cut a lot of family off in my time. My mother will tell you she's in the room.
Caramel corn. That sounds good. I love that too. I'm going to have some wine and watch Black Christmas. That is fabulous, and I love that for you, Emily. It's okay. I'm old too. Grand time. I'm old too.
We can be so.
I'm literally sitting here drinking coffee just to survive a podcast.
I'm trying to tell you, I didn't realize I was old the other day. I made a sudden movement. Next thing you know, I was sitting in my recliner like, damn. I've been taking my fish oil and everything.
You know you're getting old the more supplements you add to your diet.
I take a bunch of supplements every day.
When my doctor called me the other day and said they're adding 4 new pills and I got them all and they were all supplements, I was like, shit.
Between football and the United States Army and karate and basketball and wrestling. What else did I do, Mom? All this stuff.
Let you tell it. You rode an elephant.
I did.
Played tennis, golf.
I did.
Mom, are you in here because this man is trying to tell
Mom,
me
will you tell her that I literally played like
golf
growing up?
You hear me golf.
In my day, we were athletes.
Why are you yelling at me?
Because we were athletes. Just because
10-2.
You didn't like to play
10-2. I played every sport out there, honey.
Your generation is lazy.
My generation, I'm older than you. What do you mean?
I just want to hear you say that. That's all I wanted was
Shauna,
to say you were older than me.
With Unique Paranormal 1.5. Guys.
And the DOS House.
And the DOS House.
And the Creep It Real.
I was just going to say, everybody take 1 second out of their day tonight. Doesn't have to be right this second, but go follow the 2nd annual Creep It Real Festival page. Follow it. Say you're interested in it. And the DOS House. Go over there. Share it out. And if you're interested in being a vendor or a sponsor, please send me a message. I will make sure that you get to the appropriate power that bees.
And there's not a whole lot of people I've investigated.
Shauna, he don't ever quit.
See, I was about to give Shauna a big compliment.
You know what? He does a whole lot of that unless I'm choking.
I was about to give her a huge compliment. Here she go. Taking your side already.
Shauna was witness to me dying. I almost unalived myself choking, and you just steady sat there.
I was eating popcorn.
No, you were playing your game.
Oh, that's right.
Listen, now he's lying again. Emily, he just lied.
Well, you always somewhere choking on something. Who'd I call lazy?
You just called me lazy, but wait a minute.
When did I call Shauna lazy?
You called our generation lazy.
That's right. I forgot. You're what? What are you again?
There ain't even any coffee left in here. I'm just going to sip this.
Okay. So, yeah. Anyway, I was just getting ready to say that there's not many people I've investigated with that can match my energy and my style. Not saying I'm better than anybody, but I have a certain way I like to do things when I investigate, and a certain way I investigate. And Shauna and I's energy is like, boom, we investigate.
You and Shauna did click.
We clicked instantly. It's not many people out there that I've done that with. Not many that I've investigated with. But Shauna and I, we clicked on that level. And I'll tell you, the evidence that we've captured that night we investigated together was just mind-blowing to me. So I will give mad props to Shauna Rigsby.
And the calendar for the DOS House is open for 2026, guys. If you have not investigated the DOS House, hit them up. Excellent prices. You get like astronomical time. What is it, Shauna? Like 17 hours, like 15 hours, something like that. I mean, it's awesome. Bang for your buck.
So
bang bang.
But we were talking. What's up, Robert?
Ding ding.
Ding ding. Make that bell go ding ding.
Ding ding.
Ding-a-ling. All right, so we
let's see. You guys are the best team, the gang I ever came across. Grand time. Hey, we love you, man.
Appreciate that.
If you mention this podcast, $50 off your investigation, guys. You heard it there from the owner herself. Mention On the Other Side podcast, $50 off your investigation at the DOS House. Book it now. 2026. It's open.
And we'll say I'll say the DOS House is one of my top 3 locations.
Robert Ebert.
Robert, I don't leave Courtney
all
alone.
the time.
I don't leave Courtney
abandoned.
Alone. Courtney has little friends and cliques like with her and Shauna.
I'm all alone.
When her and Shauna investigate together,
they
just take over the investigation. I don't get to say anything. I pull my equipment out. I just stand there holding, and they just run these big trip wires and all this stuff
big
like
trip
that.
Wires.
My little
big trip wire.
My little trip wire ain't no good. They got these 50,000 feet trip wires and all that stuff.
No,
a whole location looks like a Christmas tree by the time they're done with it.
'Tis the season.
Shauna and Courtney got trip wires all around the damn location. I can't even walk no more.
Shut up.
I don't even have a place to plug nothing.
Sean, I can't breathe.
Yeah, let's talk about. I don't get to investigate at all.
The trip wire doesn't even plug in.
I have to walk away. I don't get to investigate. Thank you,
Look,
Howie.
Shauna said, "Okay, EVP boss."
I'm bringing Howie to the Doll's house with me. Actually, I got Howie, me, Howie, and Mendez coming up there.
I'm choking again. Here we go.
Yeah, y'all, these damn trip wires.
Teresa, know the DOS house. That's right.
Adolf DOS.
Christmas all year round. Worry about yourself.
Yeah. 50,000 volt trip wires. You're right. These damn trip wires. I ain't never look. We supposed to be in the complete dark.
Hold on.
The whole house is just blinking.
Can we stop and look at Robert's little profile picture?
It looks like a damn look. The Doll's house looks like a damn disco party going on in there when they're investigating together. And then here goes Shauna, big trip wire. The whole damn house lit up. I'm thinking it's a thunderstorm going on outside.
God. Oh my God.
I don't get to investigate into it again.
Oh Lord.
Yeah. So don't talk about me walking away, Robert. Look, Robert said not always. Yeah, you're always. When her and Shauna get together, I just kind of stand there with my recorder like this, like, can I get a turn, ma'am, please? Okay, can I get a turn?
The dollhouse was good times back in the day.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Brian.
Teresa said dolls terrify her. Teresa, you would not want to come over here because this cabinet over here.
Let me bring up another story about Miss Shauna Rigsby here. Since we're on a roll here, we're going to get to the topic in a minute.
You're running out of time.
No, we ain't out of time. We can go over just a hair. So Shauna wants to bring Miss Danielle with me. I'm sitting here in a dark room with Daryl. Me and Daryl are investigating the doctor's office. A dentist or something. And here comes Shauna with Danielle talking about some Sean. Here's a haunted doll that wants to speak to you. I'm just like, what in the hell are you talking about? Damn doll sitting here saying, hey, Sean, calling my name and all this stuff. I'm scared to death, but I got to be tough. You know what I'm saying? I got to go hard. I'm sitting here trembling, holding the damn doll. The dog looking me in the eyes, winking and shit. I'm like, what the hell y'all talking about? Handing me haunted dog.
Oh, my God. A rave from the grave. That is, Shauna, a rave from the grave. Tag that comment. Ideas. Well, no, let's talk about Danielle picking up each medical instrument.
Yeah.
Offering to take off people's kneecaps.
Yeah, Danielle was walking around like she was a surgeon.
Oh my God, that was the best. Hands
that was a good
down.
Night.
I went back like 5 times and watched that live, and I said to her, I said, did you just say you're going to take off his kneecaps? I'm glad the dog wanted you.
But I will say one of the coolest things happened during that investigation. Daryl and I was getting EVPs.
She did.
Daryl and I was getting EVPs and heard Danielle say something. I can't remember what I got on the computer. Danielle say something and Danielle didn't say nothing. That was pretty cool.
Yeah. Non-stop intelligent responses.
But we're going to get to the topic.
He ended up saving that doll, I think, that night.
Yeah, that was a good investigation.
Yeah. Definitely we need a round 2 on that one. Every time we investigate, though, there's a certain group of people, every time we investigate, it's like mad evidence. Like, it's awesome.
I mean, Daryl was with us both times we investigated there.
My butt got grabbed by a ghost. That was great.
Both, people like Daryl, Ronnie Anderson, Howie, Shauna. Energy's great. Chris Mendez. There's some
for sure.
There's some people out there. Shauna and Danielle as well, her other half. There's some people out there. When you get together, it's just magic investigating. So yeah.
Oh yeah, the bell too.
Oh yeah, that bell ringing was crazy.
And that was weird because me, Danielle, and Shauna were outside having like a conversation, not even paranormal related.
So let me ask y'all a question real quick. We got to get on this topic, but I do want to ask y'all something. And if y'all in the chat and have a good answer, I want to know. We ask questions through a recorder, and we get a voice. That's an EVP, right? So we were all there. How many was it? Five of me, Daryl, you,
5
Sean,
of us.
and Daniel. All right, 5 people. None of us heard. None of us heard this bell ring.
They were cold.
Nobody asked for the bell to ring. Nobody mentioned the bell. I don't think none of us knew the bell was there.
I think were you guys outside too?
Yeah, we were all outside at this point. Nobody was in the house. Bell rings, stops. The only way we knew the bell rung was we caught it on video. The live video was still recording. Is that considered an EVP?
Well, it would be.
It wasn't a voice.
It would be an ENP, an electronic noise phenomenon.
Hey, Howie.
I was waiting for him to read it. Howie.
It is what it is, brother. Hey, listen.
Ronnie, you are magic.
My answer to that is, as investigators, the field's growing. We're trying to expand in our knowledge. We're trying to expand in our experimentation. Trying to see what it does, man.
The fact of the matter is, half of this equipment really is bullshit, guys.
But hold on. What is that? If we caught the bell ringing,
it's an electronic noise phenomenon, not a voice, because you didn't get a voice.
Yeah, but it was caught on a cell phone recording live on TikTok. So what was that?
A disembodied bell?
Nope, disembodied means we would have heard it. Something that wasn't there.
That's why I hesitated. Whatever it's called, it's cool.
I'm just curious. I really genuinely don't know.
It's an intelligent response.
But was it intelligent, Michelle? And I'm not challenging you, but was it intelligent? Because nobody asked it. Yeah, we didn't. I didn't even know the damn thing was there.
So if we pick up a noise on a camera, what you're asking, I'm just saying this out loud so it makes sense to me. If we pick up a noise on camera that was unprompted and nobody was present, but it's EVP is electronic voice phenomena, an audible phenomena.
Okay, Chuck.
Okay, audible phenomena.
I kind of like that answer. I don't know. I just want to get y'all's opinion and see what y'all say.
I think this has to do with that thing that I told you about. There's this new thing going on YouTube with abandonment sessions. Remember I told you they're setting up like cameras and recorders.
Ronnie said it's just evidence.
They're setting up. It's this new thing that these paranormal YouTubers are doing. Okay, so they're calling them abandonment sessions, and basically they're setting up recorders and cameras, and then their team is leaving, like going to dinner, going wherever, like they're leaving. So, and then they're leaving it to 1 hour, and then they're coming back and reviewing evidence live.
Could it be dimensional?
Still an EVP, still be definition by term.
Could that bell have been ringing in 1830 and our universes were parallel at the time and collided? I don't know.
What is they're doing? I don't know. So Shauna said the biggest rabbit hole was it literal or residual?
Yeah, that's good question, Shauna. You know, all the answers you guys are giving.
Because no one physically heard it.
I don't disagree with any of them. I don't disagree with none of them. I just wanted to see all the experience chat right now is ridiculous amount of experience. And I just wanted to see what everybody had to say. Because all y'all are great investigators. Mr. Ryan Jones.
Freaking awesome paranormal show.
Which airs in about 15 minutes. So after this show,
hop on over to the Rift Nation Network.
Also ASPS member.
And for those that are just hopping in, just to reiterate, the DOS House has opened their 2026 schedule up. And if you mention On the Other Side podcast, you get $50 off your investigation. Bam.
So I do want to go into what we were going to talk about.
What we do.
And we were going to talk about, we were supposed to talk about with our guests.
Hold on.
Hold on. What? Where are we at?
This is why we do what we do. But Ronnie said, was there a physical bell up there?
Like the night that it happened?
Is there an actual bell?
Yes, there is a bell hanging up in the jail. I will say that Daryl told me that he's been waiting to hear that bell ring from an investigation team since he put it up there, or since it was up there.
Daryl, in the chat, it's in the the like attic door or something. Can you clarify in the chat where the bell is, like where you put it?
Like I said, I didn't know it was up there. I had no idea that damn bell was up there. I didn't know where that bell. I thought the bell was in the front door when I heard it.
So, well, they knew I had hung the bell intention for it to be rung, so I would say it was deliberate. So the spirits knew that he hung the bell. He explained to the spirits why he was hanging the bell. So he's going to call it deliberate.
So has that bell rung since, Daryl? Has anybody captured that bell ringing since that night?
Yeah, it's the one that's up in the door attic way or doorway.
Because we would have, if we weren't reviewing that evidence, I would have never known that there was even a bell in the jail.
And the only reason we were reviewing it, guys, is because Shauna, Danielle, and myself did an abandonment session where we stepped outside and left the camera rolling with equipment up and stuff like that. And we had a lot of activity while we were gone, like cat balls that were going off in a room where nobody was and nobody was even in the house. So
and it wasn't a normal ring. It wasn't like ding, 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 ding. It was a ding and something stopped it. It was almost like it was something physically had to grab it to stop it. It started to ring and then just instantly stopped. Very weird thing, but a whole lot of weird stuff. Again, Shauna handed me, not Shauna, Danielle handed me a doll that felt like it weighed about 10 pounds. That shouldn't have felt like that. The weight of the doll gradually got heavier. When I first got the doll, it wasn't that bad, but all of a sudden it just got heavier and heavier. The doll was, I could hear, and I shouldn't even say this on live, but it was almost like the doll was telepathically talking to me. Like I could hear the voice in my head, not out loud. It was very weird. Every time I would ask the doll to do something, the cat ball behind me would go off.
Yeah, that was crazy. And like we had yes, no cat balls up.
Yeah. So every time the doll would do something, it would respond by making the yes, no cat balls go off.
And your back was to those.
And
so
my back was to that. That was behind me. And I could move around. It wouldn't go off.
Yeah, we need to go back, Shauna.
Daryl and I kept sawing a shadow on the wall, move back and forth nonstop. We went outside to check and see if cars made it do it. Nothing made it do that. Very weird night.
So Ronnie said it's not an EVP, ENP, or disembodied anything. It's just evidence of activity.
Yeah.
Danielle is always drawn to the super creepy stuff. LOL.
I could tell.
Yeah.
But before we get off, we wanted to talk tonight with our guest about content creators in the paranormal world.
Entertainment versus evidence.
Entertainment versus evidence. Entertainment versus evidence. And I've recently become, I never in a million years would have thought I'd be creating content, y'all. I literally just a few months ago started getting on the computer and learning how to create videos. And I will say, I suck at them. I'll admit it. I am not good at great video editor. I'm not great at creating them. It's something that is fun to me. And it's something that as I gotten older, I felt like I wanted to keep my brain healthy and strong. And I wanted to sit down and learn how to edit videos. Now, when I create content, I literally genuinely go through my evidence and find something cool and throw it on my TikTok just to get people looking at it and asking questions and talking. It's basically a way for me to have a podcast without a podcast. It's something people can look at and click on and ask questions about. My recent video was me using the Flux piece of equipment. It's an interesting piece of equipment that we started using for content purposes, actually. But I'm starting to see more and more of, no, Ronnie, I agree with you 100%. Ronnie said that 90% of what you're seeing is entertainment versus 10% of real evidence. And I agree.
Hey,
Dwayne. Hey, Dwayne, how you doing? So when I see videos of REM pods and K2s, and this is my opinion, y'all, don't hold my feet to the fire. But when, thank you, Shauna. When I see videos of something beeping and lighting up, and that's the only thing you're going on, and everybody in the room gets excited over it, and that's that's what you're calling evidence. To me, that is entertainment. When people are, everything's now a demon, and that's the only thing that you see. I notice every video that I'm seeing, on YouTube, and everything's now a demon house, and everything is now a poltergeist, and I think that's entertainment. And then people in the field are using equipment and have no idea how it's built, how it works. People just pick up equipment and go out and use it, and there's nothing. I don't think there's nothing necessarily wrong with it. But I do think that's one of the things that kind of hurt the field, because when a skeptic asks you a question, I think you should be prepared to answer the question. And that's just my opinion. Don't beat me up. I don't judge people for not doing it. But I think that if you're going to take a REM pod,
here we go. I'm about to die over here.
If you're going to take a REM pod out or have to show a skeptic a video, and that skeptic looks at you and says, "What does REM mean?" You should be able to answer that question quick, right there, then and there. If somebody asks you, "Well, what's the origins of a K2? Like, where did that come from? How do you know that determines a spirit?" You should be able to answer that question.
So Shauna said we're all guilty of it to some degree, because we have to incorporate fun too. If you can't learn while having fun, it becomes a chore, and no one likes those. It's finding a healthy balance.
And I absolutely agree. And
Paul, I know.
And Shauna,
he's a hater.
And Shauna, I agree with that 100%. Anybody who's investigated with me knows that
you hate a REM pod.
I'm not serious during the investigation until things get serious, of course. Then I'm trying to figure it out. But I think you should be laughing and enjoying your time. I watch a lot of these investigations, and they're all serious and have that creepy music during the investigations and this, that, and the third. I think we've caught more evidence laughing as the time I investigated with you, Shauna. Most of our time, I think, is spent goofing off and laughing. Yeah. And I think that's when I've caught things with Shauna that I haven't seen before. What do you think?
So, guys, I mean, you know me, I'm more of like the factual based person. So just doing a little bit of research on it or whatever. The core difference between entertainment and evidence lies between intent and methodology. So entertainment prioritizes dramatic narratives and ratings, while the pursuit of evidence aims for impartial scientific scrutiny of the phenomena. So that's why I always call you a scientific investigator. Or I tell Sean all the time, he's more of a paranormal investigator and I'm more of a ghost hunter. So that's where that healthy balance comes in when we investigate together. So paranormal entertainment's primarily seen on reality TV shows that we've all grown to love and hate. And yes, I'm going to put both of those out there. And a lot of the YouTube content focuses on captivating audience through drama, suspense, the consistent promise of activity. Like every episode, something's happening. They set the REM pod off or down and step 5 feet back and it's going off immediately. And I'll get to comments in a second. So the way you can tell the difference between entertainment versus evidence, for those that don't already know, is if it's a fabricated or staged event. So to ensure engagement, events are often exaggerated, manipulated, or just entirely faked all the way around. Producers know that viewers aren't going to sit through an hour of people staring at a wall. They just know that. Okay. Then selective editing. Recorded footage is heavily edited to create a compelling story, often cutting out normal explanations for strange occurrences. Atmosphere over fact, spooky locations, low lighting, use of fear-inducing language. Those are all used to like heighten the emotional experience for the viewer. Encouraging a belief in the supernatural is like a must for entertainment purposes. Then you have your pseudoscience equipment, devices like EMF meters, spirit boxes, infrared cameras. They look scientific, but are often used, like Sean said, without proper scientific controls or understanding, producing a lot of ambiguous results and are presented on television or YouTube as proof. Okay. Then obviously the profit motive. And I don't have to go into that, just straight up. The industry is a financial juggernaut, guys. It's built on merchandise, live events, advertising. It's all monetized. So the pursuit of genuine evidence will aim to bring the study of the paranormal into the realm of credible scientific inquiry. The approach is a lot less exciting and rarely ever seen on mainstream television. Let's just keep that real. Okay. Nobody wants to sit and watch somebody for an hour talk to themselves. They just don't. That's the crude reality of it. So, if in the event you do get a hold to a YouTube channel or a TikTok page or something of a paranormal team and you're interested, the way to tell that it's actual like evidence that you're looking at is if there's a lot of skepticism and debunking. Okay. Real investigations involve a high degree of skepticism, attempting to debunk every potential natural or psychological explanation. Whether there's old wiring, a draft from a window, or I might be tired, so I'm seeing shit, whatever the case may be, before actually jumping to the, oh my God, it's a ghost conclusion. Then rigorous methodology. Researchers aim for quantifiable data. All right. Data is a big thing. That means using equipment with known parameters and controls and documenting meticulously. Then lack of tangible proof. Despite countless investigators and investigations over the years, there has not been a single piece of evidence that is held up under impartial scientific scrutiny. Common evidence like blurry photos or EVPs face a lot of scrutiny due to potential misinterpretation or manipulation. Manipulation. So, who on here is a part of the Gettysburg Ghost photo page? That's my favorite one. I'm going to throw them under the bus.
Best page.
Best page. And I'm going to get to those comments, guys. I see you guys. Okay. Best page out there. If it's not circled in red, there is not a ghost.
Or arrow pointing to it.
Okay. There's got to be an arrow. It's got to be circled in red. And without fail, it will be zoomed all the way in and over pixelated. I cannot tell you how many apparitions are on Sachs Bridge on that page. I actually unfollowed the page. I unfollowed the page for a variety of reasons. It is absolutely ridiculous. If you want great entertainment, follow that page. It will give you a run for your money in the entertainment. But the other thing is the scientific community uses a lot of psychology to explain paranormal experiences through like known psychological and physical factors without assuming that the involvement was that of a ghost. Okay. So in essence, entertainment provides a thrilling, dramatic experience built on the desire for proof, while the rigorous search for evidence has yet to yield anything that meets the standards of scientific consensus. Okay. Let me go back up and catch up with these. Let's see. But I'm with Sean. EVPs rock.
Yes.
I know he likes them.
Absolutely.
As far as an answer to anything, we can't answer any questions. It's all theory, all the way up to equipment. You're absolutely right.
Agree.
EVPs are hard when it's loud, for sure. If you've got birds outside, wind, or any interference whatsoever, EVPs are tough. And I tell everybody, I tell people on our Publix, when we're doing EVPs, call it out. If your stomach growls, if you fart, if you burp, if you whisper, if you nudge your friend and she goes, shit, something like that, call it out. Sorry, that was me. That was my stomach. I farted, whatever. I appreciate any piece of equipment that is capable of intelligent response. Otherwise, chuck it in the bucket. I love it.
I like that.
Grand time. I like the real stuff. I'm not in it for fake entertainment. I'd rather catch nothing than make things up for entertainment purposes. Bam.
I like that too.
A tripwire is just for fun to me. No intelligent responses for us yet. It's just purty and fun. Now, Shauna, with the tripwire, I will tell you, every piece of equipment out here, and I started to say it earlier, and I think we got off topic. As much as I admit that I am all for the bells and whistles of paranormal equipment, and anybody who's investigated with me knows anything that lights up or beeps, put it in my bag. I'm here for it. If it sings, lights up, or beeps, I want it. And I'm setting it all out all at once for two reasons. One, it makes me turn my head if it goes off. Now I want to know why it's going off and what made it go off. But I've also learned how to investigate with this equipment. So with the tripwire, you are absolutely right. It really is just for fun. Okay. But if a tripwire is going off constantly, it's not on a floor that has wiring underneath it. It's not, being triggered somehow by EMF, and you can utilize it intelligently. I think that I'm all for it. For example, we've been in a location where we've set up a tripwire and we've actually asked if we're communicating with said spirit, can you light up the fourth light from the end of that rope? If that fourth light goes off, you might potentially be dealing with something, because now you have to count 4 back. You know what I'm saying? Or can you light up every other light on the rope? If that happens, what are you dealing with? Reminds me of the Curse of Oak Island. They find a rusty nail and act like it's epic. Yeah. True evidence comes from the people in the field that aren't doing it for likes or ratings. That's true. I try to debunk everything and love those rare times that I can't. That's awesome, because I absolutely hate debunking myself, but I will do it. But I don't like it.
I don't know. It can be fun. It can be fun trying to chase and figure out what it is.
It can be. I could sit and watch you guys and Unique Paranormal 1.5 for hours. Robert, we love your support.
We appreciate that. Thank you.
All love, buddy. Howie smacked his forehead over the Gettysburg ghost page, the page with all the red circles, as Ronnie called it. Emily, spooky stuff sells, especially those who don't understand how investigations actually work and just want to be scared.
Good point.
Yeah. So I agree. We have used it on concrete floors, random triggers, but nothing intelligent for us yet. We continue to try, so just fun for us so far. Now, Shauna, we gave her an excellent idea with the laser grid, and now I've watched them utilize that in motion at the DOS house, and they have gotten intelligent responses with the laser grid.
Yeah, one time they had an apparition show up. Well, not an apparition, but shadow figure show up in.
And then, yes, of course, we cannot forget the Courtney method at the historic Appomattox County Jail.
I thought Daryl and I was going to die that night.
That is hilarious.
Or unalive.
No, we're not on TikTok. You can say die.
Yeah.
But
I couldn't catch my breath. I was laughing so hard.
The fact that multiple teams have gone in behind me and Daryl has shared this story, and now they actually have dubbed it the Courtney method, and these teams are utilizing it. We need merch.
Just get a shirt with
a ghost with big boobs or something. That would be great. I need it. And it's going to say, "We live, baby."
We live, baby. Yeah.
How does it set off the fourth light without setting off the first 3? Ronnie, I don't know. That's why we're paranormal investigators.
I asked myself that same question.
How can we get them to ring the bell 3 times? Ding, ding, ding.
Ding, ding.
Ding, ding.
Ding-a-ling.
Emily, do you remember that? Ding, ding. That night was a good night too.
Yeah, I don't know how a lot of the equipment works. I try to, me personally.
Well, rephrase that. You know how all your equipment works.
Well, I know how it works. Right. I know how. I understand how most of it works.
Sean does not pull out a piece of equipment without knowing how it works. Guys, we will fight on live because I don't know how it works, and I'm yelling at him to make it work.
But I think that if you're seeking, it all depends on what you're trying to do. I'm going to sound like I'm hypocritical for a second, because we do need the entertainers in the field. We need
maybe it was a bad example.
We do need those people who go out here for the clicks and the likes, and as I'm sure people are frowning at me for saying that. We need that in the field, because
I think I know where you're going.
It keeps people interested in the lighthearted side of what we do. If it weren't for the entertainment side, and if it weren't for the people who brought the interest to the paranormal. Guys, it's still an underground society that we have, and it wouldn't be as easy to get out there and do what we do. Those of you who've been investigating for a while, like some people have it easier in their area or their state. But in Lynchburg, you mentioned the word paranormal and it's still locked down. We're trying to open that door here in Lynchburg. And fortunately, we're starting to make headway with it. We have a guy who's starting to see the vision. We talked to him. He's starting to see where we're going with it and what we're doing. He sees that we're not the demon conjuring people that's sitting around in a circle trying to raise the dead. But if it weren't for it being so open and so accessible to see, we would all still be struggling to get places to investigate. Those of y'all who've been doing it a long time know what I'm talking about. And so I think that it takes away. So we have the people who's doing it for entertainment, and we laugh at the fake stuff. We all laugh, and we know when people are doing it for the clicks and the likes, and some people get mad at it. And to me, I look at it and kind of smile, and I'm like, oh man, come on, guys. But on the flip side of that, does that really hurt the field? Yeah, sure. It gives people a false sense of entertainment and the evidence they're getting.
I was going to say it gives them a false hope for what they're going to expect at a haunted location, too.
But that gives leaders of the field, people who know different, when you run across that, you try to help them. You try to nudge them along and say, wait a minute, guys, if they come across you and try to tell you that's when you reach out and help. You become leaders of the field and try to show them the right way. If they choose to keep doing it wrong and that's the direction they want to go, let them go that way. Everybody's going to have a right and a wrong way of doing things. It's all theory and opinion based, like Ronnie says. Yeah. But as long as you're investigating and you're doing it the right way, why does it matter what somebody else is doing? I do think that, like I said, it sounds contradictory what I'm saying, but I do think there's a place for it. I do think there's a place for the entertainment because it does open doors that it's harder for us to open. If paranormal wasn't popular and it wasn't so fun, then more people wouldn't get involved. We want the field to grow. We want more people involved. That's if more people weren't interested in it, people who host festivals, people who host paracons, people who host all those events, if we're only targeting paranormal investigators, then those events would never grow and be successful. If you pay attention to who really shows up to paracons, it's not just paranormal teams showing up. It's people who have no clue what it is. It's people who watch those Sam and Colby on YouTube. It's people who watch Zach Bagans, and they want to be a part of that. They want to do it. They're looking for a team. They watch the entertainment. They want to know what that's about. So they go to the paracons. They go to the festivals, and they want to learn about this stuff. So I think there is a place for the entertainment side of things.
I agree. I couldn't have said it better.
Yeah, I think there is a place for it. Like I said, we can laugh at it, we can joke at it, but as people who know better, we can be leaders in the field. When those beginners who watched Sam and Colby and watch the beginners who only see it on YouTube for the entertainment come to your public event or come to your festival, and when you talk to them, you can educate them as a leader in the field. If you've got 10, 20 years in the field, or even 5, and you know how to use your equipment and you know what to do, those people at the festival, when you have your booth set up in your table and you start talking paranormal with them, here's your shot to educate. I remember we went to go support Bedford Paranormal, and I would ask the most challenging, stupid questions. And I looked at Bedford Paranormal and said, ghosts aren't real. Prove me wrong. Or ghosts, what I say, ghosts
aren't real.
Yeah, aren't real. And those guys gave the most intelligent answers that I've ever heard. And I presented myself. Nobody knew who I was out there. Those guys gave me their experiences. They talked about the stuff they'd done. And, anybody walking by would have heard what they were saying, learned something. And that's how you make the field grow.
Look, I made people stop and learn something.
That's right.
Okay.
Just know, if we catch you at an event and you're a paranormal team,
we're here for you.
We're going to support you whether you like it or not. You have no choice.
I've already been granted a microphone for Creep It Real,
we're
guys.
We're going to support you.
I'm here for it.
We stand behind what we mean when we say para-unity.
And check this out, guys. It's not going to kill you guys to go support somebody in your area. Like, it's really not. Like, go support them. Even if you only have like 30 minutes to stay, like just showing up and seeing other teams show up, like, means something to people.
Now, Shauna brought up a good point. She said the downside is a lot of time that people watch and they have unrealistic expectations. That's a beautiful point. So when I host our public
Ronnie, we're here for
our public events, that is the first thing that I mention is that, guys, you can't go in here and expect what you see on YouTube because a lot of that's entertainment. I again, this is our opportunity as people with experience, people who do this a lot, to explain and teach. So that's why I think it's a healthy balance, is that to be as investigators who has experience, we need to be leaders in the field. We lead by example, and not everybody wants to be a leader, and that's okay too. But I think that we should all be leaders. We should all explain. We should all teach. And again, being kind to each other. You don't have to say, no, that's wrong. No, that's fake. You don't have to be an asshole about it. But you can always, if people are coming to your event and coming to this and coming to that, I had high expectations when I first started investigating. Even I remember I would go out to these places and was hoping to see things and saw nothing. And then I learned quick that a lot of this is sitting and doing nothing.
I mean, just recently I had high expectations at a location. Like, I don't know what I thought I was going to see or experience. I don't know what the hell I was thinking, but I got to the location and I had to redirect my thinking when I left, because when I first left, I left kind of pissed off. And then I was like, why am I even, what? That didn't even make sense.
I had high expectations of that location too.
So I was just like,
but that came from all the YouTube and stuff like that.
Right. And that's why I try to avoid that whole, let me see what other people got at a location before I go. But I mean,
well, I developed a whole theory behind that. So I had high expectations at this one location. I went there and was completely disappointed because nothing but every video I watched had that. But I redirected my thinking almost after a little bit of time. And
after a couple hours of being there.
And I said, I need to watch the tape. I need to go home and watch camera. and I've developed that really early in the field, is that every time I've had a slow night or a bad night, I usually 9 out of 10 times have caught something on camera that I didn't see while I was there. And that's what happened. I went home and looked at the camera and I was like, damn, I actually got some good stuff.
And to touch on Shauna's comment right here, I remember back in the day, me and you used to fish all the time.
Yep.
And you used to tell me a bad day of fishing
beats a good day
at work.
Yep.
And that's really how I've had to redirect my thinking with paranormal investigating, guys, because a bad day, and I'm putting that in air quotes, of paranormal investigating beats a good day at work, honestly, because, you know, 1A, we're with our team or we're with other investigators. We're in a creepy haunted location. Ultimately, we're doing what we love, even if we don't get anything. But like Sean said, a lot of the time when we think we didn't get anything, we come home and we review our evidence and we're like, oh shit. Like, did you hear that?
Because we thought we got nothing that night.
We thought we got nothing.
And when I went back and looked at the tape, we actually got some really good stuff.
All in the middle of us having a conversation and like setting up our equipment.
So I mean, I will say that the times that, and that's something that you can tell people as leaders in the field. If you're not videoing your investigations, then I don't know what to tell you. The number one thing we preach in the field is use your camera. So I mean, even if it's a cell phone, that's the number one thing we tell everybody. When a beginner comes to all of us, the number one thing we say is clutch camera. So if you're not investigating with a camera and you have a slow night, you can always rely on the footage to help you.
Yeah, for sure.
I know the Doss House has cameras running all the time, and
when they want to run,
and they'll go back and even tell you, hey, while you were investigating, this happened. And which I think is a beautiful thing, because how many locations do that?
And you can also double check your evidence with the DOS house. That's the one thing I love. So, like, if you timestamp your stuff and something strange happens and you're not sure if you caught it on camera, you can always message the DOS house and just be like, hey, at 11:58, I thought I saw a shadow figure in the dining room. Can you roll cameras and like let me know if you caught it? And she'll go back and roll cameras if the DOS house decides to record that time, because DOS is notorious. It's notorious for technical difficulties over there. But most of the time, 9 times out of 10, they can roll back and like double up your evidence.
And we're not speaking ill against the owners. The DOS house itself.
Yeah, the DOS house
is technical for
the spirits of the DOS house will decide
whether they want you to see it or not.
The cameras are rolling.
Yeah.
A lot of times.
That's like the last time I was recording footage there, magically my camera had no sound.
So Shauna just did that all weekend for DHP. Found some amazing evidence for them. Awesome. I love that for them.
Yeah.
I've been meaning to touch base with Lindsay.
And we're not bragging on the DOS house just because Shauna's in here, y'all. Y'all should know us by now. If the place sucked, we wouldn't talk about it. We would just say, hey, shout out to DOS house. Shauna's in the house. That's it. Y'all should know us by now. It's one of my top 3 locations that I like. And I'm going back.
Yeah. For the 3rd and 4th and probably 5th time.
Yeah. I'm going back. So, and I'm getting no favors here. We're paying to go back. Just let y'all know. So, if you haven't checked out the DOS house, go back, go to it. I don't know what else to tell you. If you have a slow night at the DOS house, probably because you got bad attitude and you ain't doing something right. I'm joking. And I'm joking about saying that any place is slow. You can have a slow night anywhere. I'm sure the DOS house has a slow night at times. I don't imagine so because I watch their lives. And I typically don't see them have a slow night. But both times I went, it was very active. I can just speak for me. But a couple people told me it was a slow night.
Ronnie said he'll go with you to the DOS.
Ronnie, I highly recommend you come with me to the DOS house.
Grand Time, Pennsylvania. Loretto, Pennsylvania.
I would take me, you, and Daryl should take a trip up there. It's not far from here.
Guys' night. At the DOS. I'll go hang out at the farm.
Yeah. It is not far from here. Yeah, it's in Loretto, Pennsylvania. If you check out our TikTok, I've got a couple videos on it.
Yeah, Grand Time, look it up. Again, mention this podcast, $50 off your investigation.
And I think the investigation's only like $350. That's like one of the
$350, but you get like 50 off if you mention the podcast.
That's like one of the cheapest locations you can go to.
And it's an overnight, guys. It's check-in at like 5 p.m. Check out at like 10 or noon the next day. Fart-free zone over here.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell y'all.
Daryl's down. I'm curious to see like how that would go with those 3.
I would be quiet.
7 p.m. till noon, guys.
I would be quiet and let Daryl and Ronnie teach me how to investigate.
That's like 17 hours. Is my mathing?
Yeah, I'd be quiet and let Daryl and Ronnie run the show and just watch. They both are way better investigators than I am. I would let them roll with it. I'd be the video guy.
Somehow I feel like you're full of shit.
I would.
Sean's going to be somewhere with this.
Why is that always around?
Always. All right, guys. We're getting ready to wrap this up. We're going to hop over to the freaking awesome paranormal show. We will learn from you. Brian. Thanks, Brian.
We appreciate Brian Elder to come out one time.
Brian, we going to take you with us. Well, but we'll be live on TikTok this Friday, guys, from one of our favorite locations, Rainworth Lodge in Gettysburg. Can't teach you anything you don't know. There you go, lying. See? You just got called out for lying again.
They're just being generous.
We love you, Shauna. Yep, we love all y'all that are in here. Again, hop on over to the Riff Nation Network. Go check out the freaking awesome paranormal show.
Mr. Ryan Jones
And
and Rhonda Harris.
until next Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we will do our Christmas special. Yeah, we'll be live TikTok. Brian, I'm going to bring my radio scanner and listen outside. All right, Brian.
All right.
All right, guys. Until next Tuesday, I'm Courtney.
I'm Sean.
And we will see you
on the other side.